Hey everyone, this is Jiten Pant, and in this video I want to talk about how to overcome your fear so that you can achieve what you plan to achieve in your life. So before we talk about that, we have to understand there are two categories of fear. One category of fear is more feeling based. This is not actually based on realities but based on our feelings. For example, the fear of the loss of a loved one who is still alive and there is nothing wrong with their health, but we fear the fear of anticipation of a job loss, a job that you are already doing, the fear of anticipation of rejection from your friends or from your colleagues, from your bosses, and things like that, which are more driven by feeling or an interpretation of a certain situation where you are thinking a lot more negative than the situation is. And then there is a second category of fear that are more external in nature. So the first category is more internal because they are feeling based, and second category is external where the bad thing has actually happened. For example, the cancer might have actually happened to a family member or to yourself. God forbid, nothing like that should happen. But there are situations in life in which you have no fault. For example, a road accident, for example, a job layoff, right? And then we fear about the outcome that follows that specific accident. So there are two categories of fear. And because we get stuck in these feelings, whether they are external or internally caused, we live with fear, and that in turn affects all other areas of our life. And then we start feeling like a victim. So instead of feeling like a victim, we have to first understand that fear is a natural response. The evolution has designed us that way. The amygdala's nature is to scan threats and help us overcome fear. So once you know that, second thing you have to know that is fear, the fear of failure kills more dream than failure ever will. And once you know that you will also know that to overcome fear, you have to take actions. And when you take actions, even if they are small, it gives you a change in self image that brings confidence. And because of that confidence, you will be able to overcome fear in other areas of your life. And ultimately, you have to realize that you are not alone. Whether people say it out loud or not, everybody is fearful about certain areas in their life. But there is a difference between people who are able to handle fear versus people who are able to become a victim of the situation. And I use the word able intentionally here. The difference is people who overcome fear are the one who tell themselves no matter what happens,